Oh, high hurdles. Early in the meet. I get accustomed to high hurdles being towards the end for some reason. I think in the US championships they're always towards the end. But man, so you have another event where you have a strong American presence, but you also have Hansel Parchment of Jamaica, the Olympic champion there, looming. What do you see? Do you think this race is going to resemble? I'll give you three choices: A, the Olympic final last year with Parchment pulling the upset; B, New York City this year with Devon Allen running really fast. Actually, I'll give you four choices: C, USA's where you get an upset, or D, the indoor season where Grant Holloway rolls.
Or similar to the 2019 outdoor season where he won.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good options. There's four. I feel like I'm playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire 110 Hurdle
Hmm.
edition. So my entire time I was thinking Devin Allen's going to win USA's and then Grant Holloway's going to win Worlds. But
Hmm.
neither of those things, that scenario didn't play out because one, Grant Holloway scratched and Devin Allen didn't even win USA's. And then I was thinking about, I mean, I'm not sure if we reported it yet on the podcast, but Devin Allen was clearly dealing with an awful situation when he was at USA's when his dad passed away over that weekend. So, not to like bring up, I mean, obviously, rest in peace. That's a horrible situation. I can't imagine going through that, but I can't imagine wanting to even care about trying to win USA's when you're dealing with something that's so much more important in your family side. And I think that could have been a big reason why we didn't see the New York City Devin Allen at USA's. And so then that makes me think, all right, now that time has kind of passed, Devin Allen might be ready to run the way he has the ability to run at Worlds, and that the Devin Allen we saw at USA's was more of a outlier, and that the real liar is not liar. The real person that he is the NYC Grand Prix Devin Allen. So
Hmm.
this it feels like it's a toss up in a way. It feels like you have a justification to go any way. I don't think Daniel Roberts is going to win, and I don't think Hansel Parchment's going to win. That's the odds of that are in the low 5%. So I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's either going to be Grant Holloway winning in spectacular fashion or Devin Allen winning in spectacular fashion. I think I'm going to go with.
Trey Cunningham. Can I talk you into Trey
Trey-
Cunningham?
No, you can't talk me into Trey Cunningham. You can talk me in Cunningham for sure. Medal, I can
Yeah.
see that, but I think I'm just going to have to go with Holloway. I'm going to go Holloway 1, Allen 2, and then I'll put Cunningham 3. I don't think Parchment's going to medal. And I think Roberts, he already had, I don't think he's going to medal either. I think it's going to be Holloway, Allen, Cunningham.
I went with Allen, Holloway, and then I'm gonna go with Cunningham as well for that. Actually, no, I'm gonna switch it. I'm going Roberts for the third spot. US sweep. Again, I think this one's warranted. I don't think this is out of nowhere. Again, when you have for sure three of the top four, and then in the world, and then your fourth best guy actually beats the other three at USA's.
Yeah.
That's a good sign. It is the hurdles. We put all the caveats in about it being an unpredictable event, but those two guys can get down to the 12/8s. We've seen it before, and you have a bunch of other guys a little bit farther back. So I'm gonna go US sweep here. It would be stunning if they didn't get at least two medals here. That would be an unsuccessful trip
Why are
for
you
Team
going with
USA.
Allen over Holloway?
You look at Holloway this season, um, since indoors, and what do you have?
What do you mean, what do you
You
have?
scratch the Bermuda. Well, you scratch the Bermuda meet, right? Because the wind. You have so you have a 13.34 in Baton Rouge. Like I mentioned, scratched. Then he goes to New York, loses to Allen considerably, runs 13:06, and then he goes to USA's and then runs two rounds and then doesn't run the final. I think there was another race he scratched too, right? The one in Florida with the real bad weather that a lot of people scratched out of. So I don't. I'm just looking at the resume for outdoors this year, and it would have changed if he had gone into the final at USA's and won that. Obviously, that would have changed my opinion, but he didn't run it. He didn't run the race, so his outdoor season hasn't been. There hasn't been much to his outdoor season versus Allen, who's put some markers out there. He's won a lot. Yeah, he's had some setbacks. I mean, almost missed the team, but clean slate. I think he's running with less pressure too. I think Holloway is running with more pressure on him.
Yeah. That Grand Prix loss was the first loss he had to Allen since 2018 when he lost to Allen at the USA Championships in 2018. So it had been 4 years of never losing to Allen until that Grand Prix race.
Yeah.
You're taking one race and just being like, boom, all right, streak's over. Never going to win again.
Well, but look at this year.
Yeah.
I'm
I also
just.
think
I
maybe
Allen was
maybe Holloway's thinking about, I want to have a really good August and September. And that really I'm treating,
okay,
you know,
but I'm picking a race in July. So if that's the case, then that would even help me more. I I think Allen post Olympics last year changed. A switch flipped. He was
it's
on a
true.
tear post Olympics, and he carried that in. Indoors, all obviously Holloway had his number. Holloway has had everybody's number indoors. It's a different race from 60 to 110. So is it going to surprise me if Holloway could go out there and run 1275 and win by 5 meters, and I'm not going to be surprised. But I look at this outdoor season, and Allen's had a better one.